out as a discussion after the rallies in Berlin. We wanted a plan of action.
Hola, mi nombre es Martín Byrme, soy un abogado de Irlanda y un defensor de los derechos humanos. Me siento honrado de estar en la posición de asesor legal de la Alianza Mundial por la Libertad, y mi meta como parte de mi función aquí en la Alianza Mundial por la Libertad tiene como objetivo la práctica jurídica mejor en todos los continentes del mundo, estableciendo contactos con abogados de todo el mundo para empoderar a las personas, para ayudarlas a defender sus derechos y libertades fundamentales. En un caso reciente de la Corte de Irlanda, el juez O'Donnell mencionó la importancia de los derechos constitucionales y fundamentales y dijo que debería recordar que la esencia de los derechos constitucionales es que exigen su ejecución precisamente cuando son inconvenientes, contrarios a los deseos del gobierno, al clamor de los medios, el estado de ánimo del público más en general, incluso los deseos personales de los jueces. Los propios derechos constitucionales que han tenido les han sido dados por su creador y no se pueden quitar. Desafortunadamente, la gente de todo el mundo han sido engañados para creer que el gobierno les da su derecho a la integridad física, su derecho a la libertad de expresión, su derecho de reunión pacífica y así sucesivamente. Esto no podría estar más lejos de la verdad. Y estamos aquí para ayudar a defender, proteger esos tan importantes libertades y derechos fundamentales.
And member of the board of World Freedom Alliance, Mr. Martín Byrme. Hello, Copenhagen! My brothers and sisters, it's an honor to be here before you this evening. God bless you. My name is Martín Byrme. I'm a lawyer from Ireland. I've travelled here to be with you today, and it's an absolute privilege and honour to speak to you. It's a privilege. I have never seen such passion in an audience before in my entire life. God bless you, Copenhagen. Really honor. You are really beautiful. You people are standing up for your rights. You're standing up for democracy. You're standing up for freedom. Don't you know how important that is? Because it is taken away from you. It will be taken away for a long time. Not just for you, but for your children and your grandchildren. So you are fulfilling your duty to your children and your grandchildren for generations to come. So, I'm also the legal counsel for the World Doctors Alliance and the World Freedom Alliance. I'm a human rights advocate. I stand up for and defend and speak out for our fundamental rights and freedoms. And you know what those mean, don't you? You are here today because of those freedoms, and you are defending those freedoms. But ladies and gentlemen of Copenhagen, of Denmark, in every country across Europe, in all the countries around the world, we've got constitutions, haven't we? Yes. But people don't understand. The constitutions are there to protect you. A constitution is like a code of conduct for the government to follow, to protect you. It is not, a constitution is not something for the government to use against you. It is for you. people, my dear friends, we have been hoodwinked. The people have been hoodwinked into believing that the government give us our human rights, our fundamental freedoms. No! Because we are human beings, because we have been born free, those rights are human attributes. Those rights inhere in us because by the very fact that we are born. Who gave us our rights? God gave us our rights. Our Creator gave us our rights. And nobody can take those rights away from us. No one! It is true that governments do have power under the Constitution to limit and restrict rights in certain situations, of course. Because, for example, my right of freedom of expression ends where your right to your good name and reputation begins. So it's normal to have competing rights under the Constitution. But it's very important that when a government is imposing restrictions on our fundamental rights, that they do so with proportion. And what they are doing now across Europe and across the world, based on the scientific evidence now available, what they are doing is completely disproportionate. It is wrong. Because the cure that they are imposing on us is worse than the disease that they're trying to treat. Absolutely humbled to be before you beautiful people and to experience your pots and pans. And more importantly, to experience your passion. Your passion for freedom. And to feel your love for freedom, because it's so important that you hold on to that love for your freedom, for your own sake, for the sake of your children, and for generations to come. So God bless you, people of Denmark. It's an absolute honor to experience your love. Thank you. And I also want to say, what a privilege it is to meet such wonderful people on the journey that I've been on in the last number of months, especially my good friend Mads Palvik. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to say one last thing. If this message is going out around the world, I'm calling on my colleagues, my lawyer colleagues across the world. Do not question me for speaking out. I question you for staying silent.